Alloa had headed to Ibrox full of confidence in the Scottish Cup. They were to be thumped by 7-0. This is what Paul Hartley thought of the match.
Paul, is it fair to say that your players didn't give an accurate account of what you would imagine they're actually capable of tonight?
No, we just said that there. They just didn't perform. They just were with a poor day. Couldn't see it coming, but Rangers played well, but we just didn't perform at all. It's like we froze in the occasion.
The early goal, obviously, I think settled any nerves Rangers might have been feeling, but your side you weren't even able to get back into the game after that, were they?
No. The first goal was a bit of a blow for us after a minute. You want to try and come and keep it tight and feel your way into the game, but you're a goal down after a minute. And we didn't get a foothold in the game a wee little bit to about 30 minutes in. By that time, we're 3-0 down. We're 3-0 down, and we're like, we came in at half time and just saying, look, you've got to try and win the second half at least and do something and show a bit of character and a bit of desire. But it was just a question of how many, and we're just so poor today.
Can you afford in the dressing room to be particularly hard on these players? Is it worth being hard on them, or can I just set this aside and say, well, let's get back to league business again?
No, I wasn't hard on them. I just some home truths. I wasn't hard. I just told them that don't feel sorry for themselves. I think the coming weeks and to the end of the season and showing a bit of character, because people will remember this result for the next couple of weeks. So dust yourself down, don't feel sorry for yourself, get back into training Tuesday night and ready to go at East Fife next Saturday.
Is it possible? I mean, how difficult will it be to make sure that the heaviness of that defeat doesn't affect their confidence and stuff like that they've clearly built up in the league run?
Well, I think that's my job and my assistant's job and my coach's job to try and build their confidence and say, look, forget it. It's a cup game. You're out the cup. It wasn't even that we lost 3 league points. We were out the cup. Got to go again. We're in a brilliant position in the league and we've got to try and kick on.
And to what extent do you think you were? We talked about it pre-match, that the idea of Rangers hurting, and they did come out the traps, and there was a very professional performance by them today, wasn't it?
Yeah, they played well. Look, I've no complaints whatsoever. I'm not making any excuses. They were a better team by a mile. They got their tails up early doors, and they really punished us today.